When you line up the facts that there is a serious threat, but there is also a solution, a reasonable question arises. If they are relocating multi-billion-dollar projects out of Siberia, hoping to preserve their assets and wealth along the country's borders or abroad, as far from Siberia as possible, this means they know about the threat of the Siberian plume. And if they do, why aren't they carrying out degassing and warning the Russian people about this threat? Those who watch my videos know that I am used to speaking the language of facts. So forgive me for being blunt. They're not informing the Russian population, especially those living in Siberia, about the threat because they care about their own wallets and power. Because no sane person would stay living in a territory that, like a powder keg, can explode at any moment. If people knew the truth, they would have promptly run away from Siberia. Even a fool would have run away from Russia on foot. It's better to be hungry, far from Russia, but alive. However, for those profiting from oil and gas extraction, it's simply not in their financial interest for this information to become public. After all, people would abandon these dangerous territories. And who then would generate money for those who are quietly sending their children and families abroad, away from Siberia? For this very reason, the Russian population is still unaware of the real risks. And the state propaganda machine kicks into high gear, ensuring that people stay in the dark while continuing to generate money for the powerful right up until the very end. This is the harsh truth of life and the world we live in. People are being encouraged in every possible way to move to those regions, settle down, and start families around profitable and promising Siberian enterprises, while the authorities hope for a more optimistic outcome of events, where the country's periphery will survive. So, when it comes to attracting people to Siberia to work in enterprises and generate profits, they declare Siberia as promising. But when it comes to investment, Siberia is no longer that promising.